Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Visions, Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed were victorious at Wrestlepalooza against the Usos. Breakker had a bold statement after the show, establishing the dominance of Seth Rollins' group in WWE, despite the odds of special guest referee LA Knight squaring the Brons out of their match. Breakker and Reed found a way to get the win. It involved an accident with Jey Uso, who busted himself open with a steel chair. Nevertheless, a win is a win for the Vision, who appeared on the Wrestlepalooza recap show. Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman made things uncomfortable with hosts Sam Roberts and Megan Morant. Breakker even made a claim about the Brons being the greatest tag team ever. The Usos are one of the most decorated tag teams in WWE history. They are 8-time tag team champions and hold the record for most days as champions at 622. Speaking to Pete Rosenberg for ESPN after Wrestlepalooza, Paul Heyman delivered an epic promo on why Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed are the greatest tag team in history. It will be interesting to see if the Brons go after the World Tag Team title or continue wreaking havoc on both Raw and SmackDown. Bron Breakker has never been one to shy away from making bold statements, but the message he sent after WWE Wrestlepalooza has shaken fans, critics, and even industry veterans to the core. Following one of the most intense and career-defining performances of his young tenure, Breakker emerged with a declaration that is already being dissected across social media platforms, fan forums, and backstage by fellow superstars. Total control. The phrase itself may sound simple, but in the context of what transpired at Wrestlepalooza and where WWE currently stands, it has quickly turned into one of the most talked about post-show comments in recent memory. The second-generation star, who has often been linked to his Hall of Fame lineage, has worked tirelessly to establish his own identity in WWE. Wrestlepalooza offered him the stage and spotlight, but it was his ability to seize the moment that made the event unforgettable. His performance was not just about physical dominance inside the ring, but about presence, charisma, and a growing sense that he is no longer simply the future of WWE. He is the now. The words total control came at a moment when emotions were high. The crowd was still buzzing, and WWE executives were taking stock of what could be one of the defining nights for the company moving forward. For many fans, the meaning of Breakker's statement is layered. On the surface, it speaks to his in-ring dominance. His suplexes, power slams, and sheer explosiveness have always been his trademark. But at Wrestlepalooza, he showed composure and maturity that silenced some of his harshest critics. No longer is he viewed as just a powerhouse looking to bulldoze his way to the top. Instead, Breakker displayed tactical awareness, pacing, and an understanding of crowd psychology that marked a major evolution in his style. It felt as though he had the match, the arena, and even his opponent all under his command, a literal representation of total control. But beyond the squared circle, there is a strong sense that Breakker's words are a declaration of intent about his trajectory within WWE. This was not a throwaway comment. It felt like a mission statement. Total control could be about his positioning and storylines, his ability to influence the direction of his character, or even his readiness to take on main event responsibilities on a permanent basis. Wrestlepalooza was a massive stage with the world watching, and his message was perfectly timed to plant the idea that Bron Breakker is not waiting for opportunities to come his way anymore. He is taking them. Backstage reports indicate that WWE officials were more than impressed with Breakker's performance and confidence. Insiders have hinted that conversations about elevating him into marquee storylines had already begun prior to Wrestlepalooza, but the aftermath of the event may have accelerated those plans. In a company where timing and momentum are everything, Breakker might have just taken his biggest leap forward yet. The phrase, total control, could also signify that he feels prepared to step into the role of being a locker room leader, or at least establish himself as one of the central figures around whom major programs are built. The WWE Universe has reacted passionately to Breakker's comments. Social media was flooded within minutes of his post-match declaration, with hashtags referencing total control trending worldwide. Fans debated whether this was a sign of arrogance or simply the confidence required to succeed at the highest level. Many drew parallels to legends who, at pivotal moments in their careers, used short, powerful statements to carve their place in history. From Stone Cold Steve Austin's "Austin 3:16" to Roman Reigns' "Acknowledge me," these catchphrases often transcend the individual superstar and become cultural touchstones. Breakker's words may very well be the beginning of something similar. It is important to consider the psychology behind such a bold proclamation. Bron Breakker, the son of Rick Steiner and nephew of Scott Steiner, has lived under the weight of legacy since stepping foot in WWE. Comparisons to his family were inevitable, and while he embraced certain elements of his heritage, he has also made it clear that he intends to define his own path. Total control feels like the punctuation mark on that effort. It signals that he no longer wants to be seen in the shadow of what came before, but as a fully realized superstar, carving his own era. Critics have noted that WWE has at times struggled to fully capitalize on Breakker's potential. From his dominant run in NXT to a somewhat uneven early tenure on the main roster, there were concerns that his momentum might be lost. But Wrestlepalooza provided a showcase that reminded everyone why the company invested so heavily in him in the first place. The controlled aggression, the undeniable intensity, and the connection with the live audience were all on full display. His words afterward only amplified the sense that something bigger is on the horizon. In the business of professional wrestling, perception is as crucial as reality. By framing himself as a man with total control, Breakker is shaping how fans, opponents, and WWE management view him. It is not just about wins and losses. It is about aura, presence, and the ability to make every moment feel significant. This is the kind of intangible quality that separates stars from legends. Breakker appears ready to embrace that leap, and Wrestlepalooza might be remembered as the night he transitioned from prospect to powerhouse. The road ahead for Bron Breakker now feels more intriguing than ever. Could he be next in line for a world championship opportunity? Will he become the centerpiece of a brand, carrying the mantle into a new era for WWE? Or will total control evolve into a character-defining mantra, guiding his journey as he continues to rise through the ranks? Whatever the case, one thing is clear. Breakker has the attention of the wrestling world. His words have cut through the noise and forced everyone to take notice. In a landscape filled with uncertainty, shifting alliances, and evolving storylines, the certainty of Bron Breakker's conviction stands out. His message after Wrestlepalooza was not drowned out by the chaos of the event. It amplified it. He has taken a bold step toward reshaping not only his own career, but potentially the future direction of WWE. Total control is more than a post-match quote. It may be the dawn of a new chapter where Bron Breakker seizes the reins of destiny and solidifies himself as one of the defining superstars of this generation. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.